Hello, fine folks, and welcome to Booghy Plays. Tonight we are not playing because, yesterday we were supposed to play something, but we had a hectic week, which did not allow us to do the playthrough yesterday. Hopefully, we'll be able to do tomorrow night a playthrough, but I still wanted to, in a way, hello D. Still wanted to do a stream because hopefully I'll get some energy out of it. And hello, Marcus, how are you this fine evening? And I wanted to do a small Essen preview, and I'm curious to talk to whoever is coming, wondering what are you waiting from Essen Spiel, and let's look a bit through the which games look interesting for me. I will hopefully will be able to do the top 10, but now I'll talk generally. And I think the top 10 will be interesting because Radu will certainly have different games than myself. Question: is the stream? Oh no! Oh no! 1 second, just 1 second, please. I don't know. I'm sorry for that. Sorry for that. I was trying to change the latency. I don't know why the latency now is normal. I wanted to change it, and that should mean I have to change all the stream. And so we'll just have to do the normal latency right now, which I think is a bit longer. So I'm sorry for that. If you have questions or anything like that, I will. Sorry. I will just answer it slower than normally because I don't want to close the stream and do a whole other stream. So we're just gonna keep it like this. Sorry for that. Now I'm seeing that I don't know what changed. It should have been the latency should have been shorter, but sorry, we'll just keep it like this. It's going to be a delay of 5 to 10 seconds between if there is any question or something like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a great time. Hopefully I'm gonna have a lot of good meetings because that's mainly why I go, and also see a lot of people from the industry, people which I've met either through my interviews or and I haven't met in person, or through which I have also met in person, and I think it's going to be a wonderful time. I'm quite curious if someone who might come and watch is going to Essen, and what are you expecting out of it? Marcus, do you have any games which you want to which you really expect? I have some. I think there's a delay of 5 to 10 seconds, something like that. 5-6 seconds. T for myself. And yeah. So, I hope you're fine in this nice evening. So, let's go to this page and look a bit through what's interesting on the what I found interesting. I'm gonna skip some of the oh, you're not really up to date. Well, that's not good. What do you enjoy? You enjoy older games or you enjoy newer games, Marcus? Are you an older gamer or a newer gamer? So, I'm gonna browse and stop of things that I find interesting. One is I don't know. I have not fissioned. I think this is a card game from Friedman Freeze. Whenever Friedman Freeze does something, I'm interested. It's a trick taking. I'm not a big fan. Oh yes, the older games. Cool. That means we're gonna have a lot of older games for you this year. I think we had some until now, and we're gonna have some more. So this is a trick taking game. I'm not really into trick taking games, but I want to take a look. Then it's Freierfahrt, Feierfahrt. It's always funny when I go to Germany and always see Ausfahrt and Einfahrt, something like that. It's always funny. And this is I think it's an older game, which is it's a reimplementation. It's Freeride USA. And I think he's gonna try to do maps for it. It starts with USA. I'm gonna try to get a copy of this because I like Friedman Freeze. It's I think a network builder. If I'm trains, transportation, travel, connections, contracts, movement points, network, and route building. Yeah. So I'm quite interested to see. Even though it's not a very weighty game, it's not, but apparently it might be good with one or two. So let's see. I really enjoy route building as a mechanism. I don't know how you people are, but route building is one of my favorite mechanisms in games, and I have lots of it. As you saw, we enjoy Age of Steam, Raiders of the World, Turn and Taxis. Yin Yang, it's a game we played, I think, 1 year and odd. So I really like Marco Polo, and doing all of these routes, quite enjoy it. So Freeride USA it is. Age of Steam Lite is going to be Steam Power. I don't know if you have seen the playthrough which we did on the channel of a preview copy of Steam Power. Martin Wallace game, and I think that is going to be an Age of Steam Lite. This is Fingerschlag Bremen Manhattan. I think I'm gonna try to get it. It's a new map. We have to start a new series with Power Grid. I like Power Grid. Radu does not really like Power Grid because he's not good with bidding. But I really enjoy this game. It's so good. And I'm sorry I have not managed to play it yet and do a whole series of it, because I have a few maps and I'm gonna try to get these maps. Hopefully, I have a good relationship with them. Hopefully, I'm going to keep fingers crossed I come back with it from Essen. It is. You're kind of right. Marcus is good at 4. Is quite good at 4. I really like it at 4. I think it's probably best at 4. But it works as a 3-player game also. Power Grid Outpost. This is a reimplementation of Power Grid with the Outpost, but this is I don't know. This has 2 to 6 players. If it's the same shtick with Power Grid is, even with the dumb robots, Power Grid is not good as a 2-player game. I mean, it's passable at best, I would say. So in my opinion, I don't know. But I'm quite curious to see what is going to happen in this game. It seems a bit of that formula, but a bit different. So it might work better for 2, maybe. I don't know. Usually auction games. Uh, yeah, quite agree with you, Marcus. A whole, a bunch of gazillion games, and I'll tell. But there not. There are not a lot of good bidding games. At two. One of it being Homesteaders, which we're gonna try to play at some point. A bidding game for two players, it's so rare. Homesteaders is one of it, and Biblios, I think, is also sort of a bidding game. Yeah, sort of, not, which works with two. Oh, thank you for coming by, Marcus. Have a good night. Have a nice evening. Okay, let's go forwards and let's see. Nothing. Oh, this one. Two Tomatoes games. I think I've played from them. Peak Oil, which is an okay game. But I played the card game, which is, I forgot his name. I think it's New Corp Order, and this says what piqued my interest. Says 2 to 4 players, best 2 to 4. It's 447. Well, this piqued my interest, and I think I was into. I quite. I think this was the way it looks. I think it looks good. So I think I'm gonna try to see if I'm going to. I don't know. Get a copy. I don't know if it's going to. So some publishers work with smaller reviewers like myself. Some publishers don't. So we'll see. Through Ice and Snow, I don't know. I think this is the nothing that really. It's English Spanish edition. Let me see one thing. No. I think it's a. It might be good. I don't know. Okay, let's go. It's by publishers, so not really. Edgier Games. This is Europa Universal. Oh, this is a game that I would be interested maybe to play at some point. It's just so long. That's the main issue. This is an expansion, I believe. Yeah, it's expansion for Europa Universalis, and I would probably try to play it because it plays from 1 to 6 players. I don't know, probably 2 or 3. It's a game it could go to 300 minutes. I don't know if that's 5 hours. I'm not against a game of which is 5 hours, but you need that time investment, because if it says 300 minutes, probably it will surpass that time. So that that playing time. So yeah. I don't know, but this is a game I would be interested in checking out. I'll be nothing that piqued my interest. Witness the Birth of Tea Culture. This one looked good. Tomasz Holek. He's the designer. I think who did with SETI, which I don't know if it's good or not. It says 90 to 100 for a 3 game. I don't know if I want to. I think it looked interesting, but I don't know if it's good or bad. But I said, let's see, maybe. Let's see, maybe. Cascadia. No. This looks like an interesting, funky game, but not for me. Waffle Time. I like the title, Waffle Time. Nothing. Sparks. This what I'm not really. This is not really a game for me, but it's a game which is done by Adriana Damescu, who's a Romanian designer who lives in Canada, and Cristiana Amundsen Ostby, with Florin, who's a newer designer. He started designing a few years ago, and he's from Romania. And Ketil Svensson, which I don't know what he did, but mainly because of Adrian and Christian Amundsen Osby, which probably they were the heavy lifters in this design. And because of them, I will probably go to Matagots and try to see how it is. It's not really a game for me, to be honest. I like the meatier, heavier, but yeah. This is explore the ocean deep with the opportunity to help deep sea species. Yeah, what is this one? It's an expansion for Hidden Ark. So I don't know what Hidden Ark is though. Nah, nothing that. So no, it wasn't what I thought. So Ada's Dream. I think this is something that it's Alley Cat. That 4 rating is what I think these days games with 4 plus are, you don't see it that often, and I think this year is quite good for these kinds of games. I have no idea. It's apparently best of 3. I have no idea. It's a dice drafting game, if I'm not sure. If I remember correctly, and it's a alternate history Euro game. I'm not a big fan of the theme, to be honest, because I'm not a really big fan of alternate history. But this I would check out. It looks a bit. It re-implements something. No. So what did Javier Gonzalez Cava did before this? He did I think he did something for Caverna. I don't know what he did. To be honest, he's an artist mainly. So sorry. I was looking at the artist. How is that? Why? So nothing really eye-catching until now, but this one seemed interesting. Baghdad. Build the Golden Palace of Baghdad. 90 to 120 minutes. This is again an Alley Cat Games, and it seemed. I say this looks interesting. Let's check it out. Oh, this is why I was interested, because of Nestore Mangone and Fabio Lopiano. I don't know if, because I've seen a lot of what they did. I have not played Sankore, I think. But I would love to play. But Newton is in my top 100 and I love it. Darwin's Journey is a game which I've enjoyed a lot, although we made some slight rules errors. We conveniently forgot to pay for some things, and I think we have scored a bit more than we should have scored. Although we did that, I still enjoy what he does. So I'm quite interested to see. Probably it will be a preview or something. It probably, because it's Alley Cat, it comes probably on Kickstarter. We'll see. Happy Home, not really interested. I have a game about building. It's Matthew Dunstan and Brett J. Gilbert, which Elysium is one of my favorite card games ever. Although it's in the box, I don't know why it's in a box that big. I don't know, but that's a card game, and I really like it. I think it's one of the best card games. in the modern times. Let's call it. It's a 2015, I think, release, and it still holds out. I think it's great. We'll probably play it at some point. Yeah, so probably I'll check it out at the. I don't have a relationship with Alley Cat games, so yeah, I haven't interviewed though. This is a polyomino game, probably. Yay! Not interested. Not a big fan of polyominoes, by the way. I do like. I don't know if you have ever played Dream Home. I like Dream Home. It's with cards, and you have to place cards in a certain way, and you cannot place cards on a higher level if you have not built your lower level. So if you haven't built your garage, you cannot build your first floor, and it's quite interesting. And it's a fine puzzle. Unfortunately, it needs the expansion to really be truly replayable. But it's a fine game for what it is. Station to Station, again, Alley Cat, 60 to 90 minutes. So let's see. Pick up and deliver trains. This is my cup of tea. Steve Aramini and Johnny Park. Ooh, Johnny Park. You're doing train games and you're not saying. You're not telling me. You're not telling me. I'm going to try to see if I'm. This is my cup of tea. But I'm gonna try to see what Mr. Johnny Pack did here. Hello. Oh, I don't know if you have played Aramini Circus. It looks like something from Aramini Circus. This is a Stephen Aramini game. It's a very small card game, which is pretty fun and fast, which you can play with kids practically. Is that simple? So, and you have to do a train with wagons, and in a way, I think it's a set collection game, more or less. I haven't played it in 7 years, I think. But this looks like, yeah, what he did. But plus the board, I don't know. I'm interested. Johnny Pack. We like Johnny Pack on this channel, so I think a really cool dude. So, and not a bad designer either. I'm going to check this out also. So I'm moving these small card games. Not really my shtick. It might be good. Compete to class. Seems Through the Desert. This is a classic. I'm moving past it. Move it past it. This is Dynamic Object Solutions. I think this is going to be as a prototype. Most likely. This is a game that it's Julian Pombo's latest game. I think it will 60 to 100. So I think it's a midweight game by looking at the playing time, and by looking at the ages. So 10 plus. I think it's going to be a midweight game, and there are no images, so probably it will be is a prototype there. I'm not sure. I did an interview with Julian, and hopefully, if you might watch it and like it. It's DOS, Dynamic Object Solutions. DOS is Disk Operating System, if I remember correctly. I am a kid of the 90s. I grew up with DOS, and then with Windows 3.1, 3.11, 3.2, and then Windows 95. And when it came out, Windows 95 was as a operating system. We were all, wow. And here we are. 30 odd years later, here we are. So yeah, this one I'm going to try to be to go at Ape Games booth, and hopefully they have a booth. I have not looked if they have a booth. Last year they had a booth. And I'm going to try to see what is this game about. You are an AI vying to lead the robo market. Who knows? Might be good, maybe not. But it's Julian, and I'm quite interested in what he does. I was. It was a very fun interview to do. Quite interested to hear his thoughts. This is nothing. Pamperu, we all know about it. It's Julian's first design. Hopefully I can get a review copy to do a playthrough. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that. Again, some work with bigger reviewers, some not. So we'll see. Saltfjord. Okay, let's go to Porta Games. Only will have Saltfjord. With Saltfjord, I think it's a re-implementation of Santa Maria. Santa Maria is an excellent Euro game. Might be good. I don't like the look of it, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna because I don't want to really sell my top 10, but I can tell you about the games that I'm not really. I think I prefer, even though Santa Maria is bland looking in a way, I think it's better looking than this one. I quite enjoy it more than I enjoyed this. I don't like it as I did not like the game that they came out last year, I believe, which was. Oh, hi Dolphins. Dolphins fins up. First time here. Hope you're fine. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Quick question. Dolphins fins up. How did you find us? Quite curious. We're such a small channel that usually people don't really find us. So we're quite happy that we got some reach, that new people find us. So Saltfjord, although I think it's going to be a very good game because it re-implements Santa Maria, I'm not really excited about this one. Although I think they do great games. Homepage. Oh. Cool. I don't know exactly what homepage means, but I'm there with you. I don't know which homepage. So, let's move a bit further. Arcane Wonders, it with the expansion for Aquatica. Aquatica is an interesting game. I will try to check out Foundations of Metropolis. It's the how should I put it? It's the affordable and normal version of Foundations of Rome. This is the game what it should have been. Then it should have been Foundations of Rome. Then you should do a normal version, a cardboard version, and then you should do the big crazy plastic version. It was on top, flipped. This is not something. Dolphins, if you're here. Quick question: what kind of games do you enjoy? And are you a gamer? Because there were some people who are not gamers which end up on the stream. Quite curious. Crowdfunding. We did a playthrough of this game way back in 2022, I think. 22, I think. Or 23. I don't remember. I think it's 23 though. With the older version, I'm quite curious to see. I think they have changed a bit what they did. I think they have smoothened. I've heard they smoothened some of the rules, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really liked the original. I don't know how this one will. They've changed the artwork, which is more or less is. I don't know how should I put it. It's a bit more colorful and more cutesy, but I was not against the artwork of the old game. My only issue would be if so, or not issue. Um, the only thing that I would want to see if the game is different and if it's better, if it makes it, I don't know, if you have more turn angst, if it's better. I'm quite interested. I'm going to try to get a copy. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, but if I will, I'll be playing it live on the channel as we do, because this is our bread and butter. Mezen, I think this is, I don't know. Okay, Arclight. So I'm gonna just Eterna. This is a game from Martin Wallace, and I'm quite curious to see what he did here. I'm a big fan of Martin Wallace, so I am interested to see this game. So it's a you take role of Roman gens family that will try to increase its prestige through three eras: the Roman Kingdom, the Roman Republic, and the Roman Empire. So to increase your influence over the city, it looks like a Euro game. It looks like a through and through Euro. The artwork was, I should say, I was not really sold on it, but it looks Roman enough, and hopefully it's fun. I can't be. It's Martin Wallace, so when it comes to Martin Wallace, I have to try everything that he does. He's in my top 3 designers of all time. So yeah, let's move forward. This is why do I want to try this one? Because of Paolo Mori and Ole Steines. Paolo Mori and Ole Steines, if I remember correctly, he did the series of war games. He did. Oh, that Champions of Midgard, right? Champions of Midgard. Also, Police Precinct. I don't know if you played Police Precinct. I have played it, and it's interesting. An interesting co-op game. So mainly, it's an interesting design though. I'm quite curious to see what they did. This is going to be at RS booth, so I'm gonna check it out. Viking Route. I don't know. I think I want to see. I've seen some pictures. They have released some pictures also on Instagram, I think. The cover looks cutish, but it's a 60 to 120 minutes, ages 13 plus. It doesn't really look like a cutesy game. Let's see, and it's an RS title. RS, well. The expansion for War of the Ring. We still have to do War of the Ring. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it before Essen. So, what else? Hybris. Oh, this one, Aurora game. Oh, 420. This is interesting. It might be good, it might not be good. Who knows? It says Hybris is a board game of worker placement, opportunity, and development for two player game session for around 2 hours. Player God build to build technologies, accomplish quest, fight heroes, upgrade your divinity, spark, and win the game by unlocking. No, it doesn't look like enough Euro-y to me. But it might be, if you look at its name, Hybris, it might be a hybrid. Who knows? But 4.2 for not a Euro game most of the time means a lot of rules. So no. Let's see what else sparked my Bantam West. Let's see. This is an adventure game, I think. It's a 3.3. Oh, I don't know. Quite curious. What do you adventure game? Not my shtick. But if it's a good game, an age contrived. This one is, I think it's an expansion that comes out for it. I think this one was on Kickstarter. I think. Well, Basic Games does not have anything which really interests me. BGN. Oh, Dog Park. New Tricks is the expansion. I don't know. I managed to play Dog Park because it was localized here in Romania, and I quite enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the theme, but the game underneath, I thought it was really smart. It was really well done. Okay, this one doesn't spark it. There are over 1,000 games, so I'll just... Oh, Doggerel. No, this is Northgard. Sorry, not this one. No, there are some games which are German release only, which yeah. Minos, Dawn of... this is Board and Dice, right? Minos, Dawn of the Bronze Age. This, I know I will come back with it after Essen. I will be doing a full playthrough and review at the end. We will be doing it. Hopefully it's going to be... I know we're a bit late. This is when you're not as big as others and you come from a smaller country, as I am from Romania, it takes time for you to grow and people to trust in what you do and so on and so forth. So we're taking our time. But I had a good collaboration for a few years now with Board and Dice, and you'll see a lot of reviews of their game, playthroughs and reviews of their games. Some I like more, some I like less. But although I have not given all the time good reviews to their games, good or bad, I don't know. It comes from my perspective. Although, it was not always a happy joy review. They always send me games whenever I asked for certain games. So I can't wait to play this because it is a Stan Kordonski game, and I kind of enjoyed his games. I like what is it? The Paleo Americans. Oh, I missed right now the title. Endless Winter. I quite enjoyed it. Endless Winter, although I enjoy it with a certain variant, which I don't think they finally released. I've played with that variant on stream. It's a variant where you use only 2 workers for the whole game. Makes the game faster, and you'll still have a lot of fun, and it feels more tight. Quite curious to see what this one has to offer. I've heard good things, so let's see. Nucleum has an expansion. I like Nucleum, so I'm going to try to get this one. Reef Project. This is a midweight game. I'll see if I will get a copy. I'll probably play it. I wouldn't say I'm over excited about this one. Windmill Valley. We've already played on the channel, and I gave my review. I think it's a good game. Let's move on. If you find something that's interesting to you, whoever is watching, please point it out. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's see what is this one. This is a La Boîte de Jeu game. It's quite a meaty game, 60 to 80, 180 minutes. It looks like another adventure type. Not interested. Not my style of game, let's say. Abyss de Profundis, composed with the possibility to purchase in the French edition if it arrives in time. Probably this is an expansion for Abyss. Yep. This is an expansion for Glow. Yeah, this is Ponzi scheme. Use funds from your investors to acquire. This is not a heavy game, but it should be some fun. It should make for some fun night. Broadway Toys. I'm gonna try to get this one, and if I get it, we're gonna try to play it. Although it's not gonna be easy. But this is a game where, oh boy. So if we're going to play this game on the channel, rest assured, I don't know how many, will be a minimum 3. Rest assured, everyone will attack me. Everybody will try to destroy me, because they hate me so much. No, they don't. But it's one of those games where, if you have a player who usually wins regularly games, normal Euro games and so on, you can play this game and take it out on them. And most probably you'll enjoy it. It is a good game. It's mean. It's awful in a way. But it can be fun if you don't take it to heart. I would call it a classic somehow. Not exactly my shtick. I wouldn't say it's exactly the type of game I usually enjoy. I have something here which I shouldn't have. Yeah, if you like taking it out on your friends, this is the game to do it. How should I put it? I don't recommend playing with players which take it too seriously, because this is a game where somebody could lose and you could still take it out on them. So take it slow. Okay. I'm gonna try. See, it's an older game. Okay, let's move forward. We're already fifth right there. There's a lot. Oh, bus complete edition. I have this. I didn't have the time to play. Maybe at some point we're going to be able to bust it out and play it. I don't know if it's officially, but I think it's regarded as the first worker placement game. So at some point it said that Kalos was the first one, but I think this one is official, not officially. I think unofficially this is the first worker placement game. Yeah, cool. It's a cool game. It's interesting in a way. I cannot play it more because it's a 3 to 5 and it doesn't have a 2-player variant, and it doesn't really work with 3. So I think I see it's in the capsule with Spearworks. So This is Cardboard Alchemy with Andromeda's Edge. Andromeda's Edge, I think it's a re-implementation of another game which I haven't played to date. It's Implemented Dwellings of Elder Vale. And I think it's good. It looks interesting. I already have too many big games. That's why I'm not. I rarely do these days. Go on Kickstarter and pledge, because I'm looking at an acronymic box, Infinity Box, which I haven't played in almost 2 years. I'm looking at Tricarion, which I haven't played. Also the collector's edition, which I haven't played in almost 2 years. So I have too many games that I want to play more, and which I love to pieces, that I just can't take any more for my own pleasure somehow. So I don't know how should I put it, because I have enough for my own pleasure, and all the games that I'm trying to get is for the channel and then use at the festival also. So if I'm gonna get a copy, I'll play it on stream, and maybe it's quite good. What? 1 to 100 players. What? This is funny. So this is 1 to 100, and I think this is an expansion, or I don't know. Welcome to Catsville. It looks kind of the same. It goes 1 to 99. No, this cannot go to 100. Nope, 99. It stops at 99. That's it. Okay. Yeah, this one looked interesting. Castle Combo. It looks like a fast-paced card game. So I think I'll check it out. Let's move forwards. I'm not really a fan of the big war games. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this a bit. This is a Romanian game. It's called Chunkar Party. It's based on an older classical card game, and it came out as a prototype in our festival, the festival that we do here in Romania, and people played it a lot, enjoyed it, and it finally came out. So to be, I think, she's going to be there, and I'm quite happy that we have managed to create that with our small festival here. It was our first edition, but all the prototypes had a lot of had a lot of people went and played prototypes, and out of all came out this little card game, which is very simple. As you can see, it's quite cheap, and all people who played it, if you enjoy very simple light games, you might enjoy this one, because I have only heard a lot of good things about it. Haven't managed to play it and I don't have a copy of this, but I'm quite happy for Alexandra for doing it. I think it's self-published under her own company, and quite interested to see her at Essen. I did not know that she will have a small booth there. Okay, let's move forwards. Not the game for me, because we enjoy bigger. No, Simon. Cocktail games. Here D is going to do demos for them, so you can find it there. Oh, you played it. Okay. So cocktail games. You're gonna find D here. She's going to demo for them, and there's a game here. I think she will demo Bombusters. This is going to be so. If you want to play Bombusters, you're gonna have D is going to tell you how the game plays. So if you want to be in her in her presence, and you can find her there. This sounds like a very fun game. Well, I've only read the rules, but sounds like a fun game. Okay, let's move on forwards. Nothing as far as I can remember. Vendel Viking. This is the German edition. Yeah, that's why I'm not. Western Legends, German. Cosmodrome. I really wanna try to get in touch with these guys. So, but nothing that interests me now. Okay, Cranio. Beyond the this interests me. I'm going to try to get a copy. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll be able to. But this is a game that it is developed by Simone Luciani. It is based on another game that I've heard good things about, Beyond the Sun. So I can't wait to play it. This is, I think, Mesos is a it's done by Simone Luciani, and I think it will come out next year. I'm not sure. A lighter one. This is 2025 Evolution, Another World. I don't know who's Crowdy Games. Onus. I've heard about this game, but I've never played it. CG. Little Alchemist. I will check out Little Alchemist because I'm interested to see how he made a kids game out of. Alchemist is one of those games which I would like to play from time to time, and I never get the chance. It's quite enjoyable. It's quite fun. I enjoy it a lot. Although it can become at some points a bit. If you know how to do the deduction, it might become a bit stale. But if you add the expansion, that goes away. But now let's go to SETI. I want to see it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. Last year, Kutna Hora did not do it for me. I think it was a good game, but good game, great components, but not great. Ticket to Ride Collection 8. Oh, I would love to do that. To see, I'm gonna check it out. Dead Alive games. These I really like these smaller versions of card games because of Ticket to Ride, because in our small festival the Ticket to Ride was the small one was played, I think, the most. Deep, I don't know. Dead Alive games, I have no idea who they are, and that one didn't spark. So of course, Civolution. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it. I have absolutely no relationship with Deep Print games. In a way, I think Civolution is just too big, too long, it might be a bit too much. I've seen a bit of it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to play it. I would love to play it on stream, to show it, and then review it. I would love to do that, but I don't know if it's a game I would want to come back to it, as far as I've seen. Intarsia, it's the latest game of from Michael Keesing. I have seen this game. I think it came out in BerlinCon, I think. I have seen it. It looks very good, but it's a meatier game than Azul. I don't think it will have Azul's craziness. Roaring 20. This is a Leo Colovini design. I have no idea. Witness. This is, although I've heard a lot of good things about Witness. I like playing these games of trying to find out who done it. So I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. Resafa. I have no. I mean, it looks okay. I don't know if it's great. I like Suchi's games or Suhi's games, but I think I stopped at Underwater Cities. I'm not a fan of Praga. They're good games, good, but not games which I want to go back and I'm thinking I have a lot of thoughts in my head and images. I am okay with, I don't know, hopefully with an expansion for Praga. If it comes out, maybe I'll try it some more, but I don't know. I love the Prodigals Club and what's the other one? Last Will. He has a lot of great games, but I think with these heavier Euros, I think he did not really knock it out of the park lately. It might be good. It looks bland, I would say. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. It might be very good as a game. I don't know. I'll see. This, I don't know, Alhambra-ish looking side puzzle. Okay, maybe it's good, maybe not. I don't know. And that's all that Delicious Games have. I don't have a relationship with them. Most likely, I won't get a copy. Now, let's go to the Vir Daitoshi. This has been on my list. This was on my anticipated games of this year. It's a 4. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I liked. Danny Garcia did Windmill Valley and Barcelona. I don't like Barcelona. I like Windmill Valley. Windmill Valley is enjoyable. Let me put it this way. It's enjoyable. Quite enjoyable. I would have liked a bit of a tighter design, maybe. But overall, I think it's fun and it's well done. So I hope this is going to be my favorite. Again, have no relationship with the Vir. But this one has been on my anticipated list for a while now. And I would love to play it and come back and do a stream and a review. But we'll see. Sand is also, I think, one that is interesting. It's 3 point. It says best of 2. I have not played it, so have no idea. I'm gonna try to get, but I'm not sure. Okay. The White Castle, of course. The White Castle is the expansion. I'll see what I can do. Craftsman Roll and Write. Oh, is this Krzysztof Matuszczyk? One question. One second. So, I wanted to see if the same. Yep, it's the same designer. Do you know this game? This is Craftsman, an older title which is quite heavy. And this is the Roll and Write, which I cared very little about. I wanted to see its weight. So no, it doesn't look very weighty. So let's move on. Dice pen, dice rolling, pen and pen. I'm not really interested in these kinds of games. Atlantis Exodus. This is a game which I was very interested. I tried to get a copy, but yeah, I was said get more followers, bigger, or pay us money if you want a copy. So I kindly refused to do that. I'm interested to its DLP, and I DLP make great games, so I'll be checking it out. I'm gonna go by their booth and see how the game looks, how the game feels, and hopefully it's good. It has oh, I always forget Dennis Lohausen's artwork, and I'm always up for Dennis Lohausen's artwork. Even for Orleans is going to get an anniversary edition. Good for it. Oh, this is a game that draw a lot of attention, but nah, I don't know. Galactic Cruise, I think it was on Kickstarter. This is a game which I would like to check out. I would like to check out. Let me see how long I've been. Oh, we're at about an hour. If someone in the chat has some thoughts, I'll be happy to do that. Show more. DV Jockey, not my stuff. I'm gonna move some more. Eagle Griffin. So I think last year was House of Fado there. I'm gonna try to get some more maps for Age of Steam. With Jamaica, Puerto Rico. I really like what Ted Alspach does for Age of Steam maps. He does some good Age of Steam maps. Let me see. Oh, it's for 1 to 2 players. Oh, I love this one. I'm going to try to get it, of course. He does such good two-player maps. I think my favorite two-player map from Age of Steam is a Ted Alspach map. Also the fourth map pack, and I hopefully gonna get that to do some playthroughs. Inventions, Evolution of Ideas. I'm gonna try to get this one to do a playthrough of it and talk a lot about it, hopefully, because I really enjoy Vital's games. I think they're great. I think this one might be his magnum opus, as I've heard, but who knows. Let's move. Honeybuzz Santa's Workshop 2nd edition. I think they came out last year with this one, with Santa's Workshop, and now they're doing a 2nd edition. That's nice. This is a lot of people were playing this game on Christmas. Emperor S4 do some great card games. I'm going to try to talk to them, but they're usually with numbers. They won't look at me. They'll say, "Oh no, you have too many." Blah. Fantasia Colosseum. I think this is going to be a demo. Yeah, it says a demo. I think this is coming to Kickstarter, but I don't know when. It will come out as the original game plus a new game in the spirit of the old game, and it will be served together exactly like Brass. So I don't know. I'll be able. I think the artwork will be coming back or will will be done in a way that it will resemble the original Days of Wonder artwork. So that's good, because the TMG artwork was meh, to say the least. It had good components, but the artwork was I couldn't care less. So yeah, but the Days of Wonder, it was a lot better in this. Let's move forward with. Oh, sorry for that. Told you it was a tiring week. Dreamworld, I have no idea if it's a good card game. I'm going to try to get a copy to do the playthrough. We enjoy good card games. Quite curious what Johnny did with this one. And the big one, finally, we will finally see a production copy of Unconscious Mind. This game, it has been on our anticipated list in 2022, 2023, I think, or 2021, 2022, 2023. We were hoping that last year, but it had delays. Finally, it came out. It will come out this year. I think it should deliver to backers, or it should be delivered to backers, which is great. Can't wait to and here Radu is going to do, if you want to do a demo of Unconscious Minds, Radu will be there to talk you through it. And let's go to Black Forest, which is, I think, is a great, I think it's a good game to check out. I think it's a game to check out. I'm going to try to check it out. I tried to get a copy. There was no budge, my friend. Sorry, my friend, but this time, no, we cannot help you. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to do a playthrough on the channel for this one. But the Age of Innocence, the Age of Innovation stream is. You can find it. You can see it. I think it's one of our most successful streams. It has. I don't know how many hours, a lot of hours of viewing, which is I'm pretty happy about that, because usually people ask you how many views you have. When I see how many hours, I'm happy with that, because that means that people come by and watch, not just stay for 3 minutes and then go away. Stay there. Okay. A Gaia project has an expansion. I think it has new artwork. Good for it. I don't know how many games are we on, but most of it's not something that interests me. German first edition, I don't know what's that. I usually check out by, that's why is by publisher. Frosted Games, it's with Aeon's End, and apparently they do a lot of German stuff. I see they do Galileo Galilei. Also, it's a game that interests me. Das Unbewusste. That's interesting. Castle Builder, Freaks Games. I think I'm going to try to look a bit at this game. I have checked it out a while ago, and I do like what they did with the Terraforming Mars, the card game. So I don't know, it might be good. I don't think this is the game though. Oh yeah, this is the game. Oh, looks cool. I don't know if it's good. I have no idea. Kingdom Legacy. It is a 6-hour solo campaign for adventurous strategic minds. Deck, bag, and pool building, events, adventure. It's an adventure game. Which goes for €16. That should be an interesting one. And it has Prelude Toy. I think it has a which is a new expansion which adds some more stuff for Terraforming Mars. If you enjoy Terraforming Mars, I think this is a great time to go to Essen. Galacta. Oh. Sorry again. So Game Brewer, unfortunately, it died. They will apparently they'll have a test on something. I have no. Bone Wars is a game that really makes me be very. Also, Algae Inc. I don't know. I have no. I managed to get something from them at some point, and my review was not great. Both of these games are heavy. I would love to play it to see if they're good. Unfortunately, they have gone. They disappeared practically. So I don't know. I'm going to try to get in touch with them. Maybe get some copies. Who knows? Stroganov Big Box, of course. I think they're at Essen because they try to sell all their stock. And Big Box, I think this has everything, and this is the expansion. I really like Stroganov as a game. I think it could have been a game for the ages. It could have been a classic. But I think it has one of the worst production in the. You can watch my review there, and it's such a dichotomy for myself, because I really enjoy and appreciate the core mechanisms and how the game works, how it plays, the constant tension that game gives. But it's just it has some poor production choices, poor choices for meeples, poor choices for it has not a great. I don't think it's a well thought out production. Not necessarily bad as a as it is from the standpoint of how the materials are, the cardboard and things like that. That's fine. The way that they implemented the idea into into the graphic design. This is my main issue. Graphic design and some of the components that they chose. You can see my review. Otherwise, I think it's an excellent game. I have enjoyed it a lot, and I really enjoyed the artwork of it. Let's go to Sunavalo, which is it's a German edition. It's a game which is by Oder, Anders Odendal, which I have an interview with him on the channel, which was one of the funnest interviews I made. I think he's one heck of a guy. So I highly recommend watching that. I don't know how the game is. It might spring my interest a bit. Let's move on. As you will see that some games come from one company in German, from one company in English, and so on. So you'll see the same game here, there. Not something I'm interested in. Curiosity. So if you can stop me at any, if there's someone in chat and still wants to I don't know to ask some questions, please do not let me ramble on. Knives Out, not interested. No. Algae, which is German edition, which comes from someone else, and so on. Barwood Grove. Minos, which comes from, I don't know, another company. Sankore, der Stolz von Mensa. Der Stolz von Mensa. I have no. Senjutsu. Yeah, those are, yeah. These are just German editions, I think, which, yeah. Oh, this one. This one. I have Acropolis. I have the from Gigamik, and I'm gonna try to get the expansion because I really like Acropolis. I think it's just one of those small, cutesy, smart games, and of course, I want to try the expansion. This it's Jokix. Jokix make huge. Oh, this is a smaller one. No, I see no pictures. Fjordar. Let's see. This is interesting. Oh, I have not signed in. I'm okay. I'm gonna sit like that. This is a 40 to 100. Let me see. Is this a war game? Yeah, Civil War, medieval war game. No. Don't get me wrong. Everybody should play what they want. I usually don't really enjoy that much war games. They take a long time, and I prefer building something more than destroying it. And I don't like a war game. I like more a Civ game with a bit of a few fights here and there, more than that I enjoy more. Okay. I'm quite curious to see. Let's see this one. Pillars of Heracles. This is a 3.6. It's versus 3 apparently. And this is join an epic journey through the world of archaic Greece. This is a city building and civilization. Yeah, this is interesting to me. Implemented by Sons of Heracles. Oh, Apeiron Games. This I would like to check out. I would like to check it out. Okay. What else? There's Tirnanog. This Grand Gamers Guild. I think this was a forum at some point. Isak Shalev. It sounds Chronosphere. I don't know what I've played something from him, but it sounds familiar. Best 1 with 3. No. It's not what I was thinking about. Sorry. So let's move on. So we're halfway there. Mercurial. German edition. I am going. These are some kid games from Haba. If you have kids, look up Haba games. World Order. Well, I'm quite interested. Probably it will have a demo there. It was last year at Essen. They had only a box. I don't know if they had any components. And I think I spoke a bit with Varnavas Timoteo, one of the designers. But this year apparently they'll have a demo there, and I'm quite interested to see. It will not come out this year, so it will most likely come out next year. So quite curious to see Hegemony, which I think it for me, it was the best game of 2023. It was an amazing experience, and I would love to play it some more, and because I enjoy the theme and what it does, and it does it so well. It does it so well. The interlocking things, and it does it so well. Okay, so I'm quite curious what they did with this one. They do I think they do interesting games. Heidelberg, I think they do German things. This is a game that, yeah, it comes from Hobby World, and I think they're still in Russia probably, but I don't know how to be honest with you. I think this could be an issue. I don't know how to. I've tried to talk to them. I've sent an email. They this okay. I'm too little, so, but I don't know how to be honest with you, to see things. I don't know how should I put it, to put it in context with board game companies that are in Russia. Most probably, I think so. I'm not sure. Most probably they're against the war in Ukraine, but they just cannot speak out. So I don't know how we should position ourselves to these companies. I don't think all the Russian population is evil. Although there is a huge amount of people who support Vladimir Putin and what he did in Ukraine. But on the other hand, I'm trying to put myself into people who are there, who would be against to put myself in their shoes, who are against the war and they don't like war, but they cannot speak up because they'll end up in jail, beaten hard, or I don't know what else can happen to you. I think what happened to Navalny is is proof that Putin will stop at nothing. So how do we position ourselves to companies who probably, most likely, are against the war, or don't really think this war is good for anyone, and they have to operate from there, and just hope that at some point will end. Probably, hopefully, Putin will go out. But whoever comes, nothing too much won't change, because since the inception of the Russians, they did this. They tried to conquer the Rus. So whoever comes, Stalin never had enough. I think Yeltsin was, but not. Let's not go there. Let's not go into politics. So the idea was, how do we position ourselves because I'm really interested in maybe getting this game and trying it. It's a medium weight, medium towards heavy. It's an economic game. It's medieval. It has a lot of good things which I enjoy, which has end game bonuses, area movement, income, market, ragman, worker placement. I don't know. It looks good. I don't know if they would, but I have this, and maybe someone can. How do we position if we try to be also a bit empathetic? Yeah. So that was well, moving forward. I think this was older Neo? No, no, it's not the same game that I'm thinking about. Show more. I think I'm halfway there. I'll just speed it up because there are not a lot of. I think this is a hook game. I usually look at a hook game. I like hook games. I don't know if this is. Ah, yeah, I've seen this one. It feels. I think it's a bit of abstract. Yeah. Let's move forwards. Campus Gali. Oh, this one. I think I looked at it. It looked funky. To build a church today, use the 19th possible. It is possible to. It's a co-op. Oh, that's why I did not glance. This is a card game. I actually look at Hook because I'm a big fan of a lot of their mid-weight Euro games. A lot like Rajas of the Ganges. I don't know what else I have. I think Ulm is from them. Yeah. Tangram City. Uwe Rosenberg. No, I don't. I'm okay with polyominoes. Yeah, nothing here. I don't think there was something at yellow which really made me lots and lots of games. I'm curious to see what the Inside Up did. This is Terminus, which is a game that really interests me. I'm quite curious to see because I have not played it. I have no idea if it's good or not. Hopefully it is. So I'm gonna try to see what I can snatch. Perch. Best at 2. Players fight to control a location by commanding birds of their own and other players' flocks. Sounds interesting. Okay. Chant of the Old Ones. Yeah, sure, no. And game design. PAX Viking. This is Junior. 6+. You can play a PAX game with your kids now, if you want to do that. Vendel to Viking. I think it's a demo apparently. Yeah, it's only a demo. I'm quite curious to see if they make interesting good games. Oh, there will be a new edition of Pandoria and Plock. This is the game that I think he created after that mess at Essen 2 years ago. Oh, the expansion for Tokyo Highway from Eton. I think they'll be there probably. Yep, in 5. Chartered. This is there was Chartered the Golden Age, and I think this is Chartered building Amsterdam. I think this will be cheaper and will be not as not as heavy as, although Chartered was not heavy, but this one is even easier, I think. So I see Odysseus Stamoglu is one of the artists, and I like what he does usually. So yeah, this one also piqued some of my interests. There's a lot of small games. I wonder how many of these games really get sold in the end. games, Korean board games, Colossal Western Legends, Amazonia Park. No. This is a Uwe Rosenberg game. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It re-implements something. Re-implements. Oh, I don't know what happened. I think I'm a bit hit by a small cold. Flamme Rouge Grand Tour. Huh. So Heat is an implementation of Flamme Rouge. I didn't think that it's an expansion for Flamme Rouge. I didn't think they would still continue with Flamme Rouge, but apparently they would. They are. Pretty cool. I've heard a lot of people who really like Flamme Rouge but don't like Heat. That is true that there are far more people who enjoy Heat but and don't enjoy Flamme Rouge. Arcs. This is a game which I'm going to try to get a copy to the playthrough, and hopefully after Essen, most likely, I'm going to be able to do an interview with Cole. Okay, Age of Comics, The Golden Years. I think this is... Yeah, I think this was last year. And this is, again, a Nestor Mangone title, which also interests me. And the artwork is a bit, not great. I don't know, hopefully this is a prototype. Hopefully this is a prototype. But if you look closely, you will see a bit of a map like you see in Darwin's Journey. I'm quite interesting to see, because of course is with journeys again. But when I see 60 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up, well, most likely this is going to be a heavier game. Coney. This is looks very Everdelish. Grow the forest to host it. It looks very pretty. Pretty. Okay, Don Quixote. And let's see, Newsfjord, big box. As far as I've heard, they will not sell. Lookout will not sell English copies at Essen. So if you come to Essen and want to buy Newsfjord in English, most likely you won't be able to do that because Asmodee, I don't know exactly what did. Yeah, they did not do it. They did not bring copies. You will only have German copies, I believe. So the new edition has wooden coins instead of gold metal coins. It still has these ugly pieces. The what are these called? Discs instead of meeples. But yeah, it is what it is. Outside that, you'll have I think 3 or 4 decks. You have 2 expansions plus 2 more expansions, and it's quite cool to have all those cards, and you'll have infinite. You'll have a lot of replayability in this big box. So plus you have a new expansion for Forest Shuffle. I have not played Forest Shuffle yet, so I have no idea. And the Patchwork, the 10-year anniversary edition. And I think this is their big release. It's an adventure game which is called Treos. I don't know why it already has a 5.7. It has a. Uh, Let me tell you one thing. I'm not really sold on the cover. I hope the game is good. The cover does not sell it to me. I mean, you have sheep. It's a Lookout Spiele game. You have sheep. But the cover does not sell it. The artwork on the map looks dry. Again, not great. So I'm just hoping that the game itself is good. I really like Runebound, and it felt a bit like that. But now we move with cards, not with dice. Restore Mirage 16 to best your ability. Whenever I see 8, now I saw 1980, but actually when you see 18 something, I immediately think of an 18XX. This is a card game. Wow, this looks a bit Istanbulish. What am I at? 134. I think I'm. Ludonaut. Let's see if there's the 10th anniversary edition of Colt Express. If you like Colt Express and you don't have the game, I highly recommend you get the game. Mennefer, this is an interesting game. This is from German P. Milan, who did Bitoku and One More Thing. I think it has some rondels. Let me see, what else did he do? I think he did the other one with rondel. How is it called? Sabika. I have no relationship with them. Most likely I won't get a copy. They cannot care. Yeah. So if I don't get a copy, I won't, but I'm quite interested to check it out. And this one. I think this is a card game. I looked at it because when I was a child, the Smurfs were a big thing. It's done by Antoine Bauza and Ludovic Montblanc, Théo Rivière, and Corentin Lebras. I know Antoine Bauza. Théo Rivière, I think he did something for the Days of Wonder. He did some unlocks. I don't know what he did. It's not completely Nanga. No. The Loop probably, because Nagaraja is done by Bruno Catala. Okay, with Théo Rivière. Okay. If you want to play with Smurfs, I don't know if you've played with Smurfs. We would have 400 games to see, but we'll just Magic Beans games. Nothing. Yeah, this one looked really a drawing debate between Van Gogh and quite curious to see. It's a small card game, but it looked interesting. I don't know if it's any good. It might be completely bad. Who knows? I like the idea of drawing debate between Van Gogh and Gauguin. I like the idea. A theme like that seems interesting. This is Expedition Northwest Passage, HMS Terror Edition, HMS Terror Edition. Expedition Northwest Passage was quite an interesting and cool game, which kind of came and went. I don't know if this one will be better. Um, it was interesting because you are on board, and I think the board started to disintegrate at some point. I have not. I don't think I have it in my collection. I haven't. I. It's been a long time. Yep, yep, and yeah, it's an interesting game for sure. This one I like the cover. Chuhan, master an ever-changing environment to found China's first dynasty. Hand management, it's a card game. Galactic Renaissance. Oh, this is. I think the re-implementation is a finish or something that is. I have not played it. It's done by Cristian Martinez, one of the designers for Inish. I have no idea if it's good or bad. I love Inish, and I think it's my top 20 of all time. Inish is a special game, which I think everyone should play. And it's a very smart game. I'm gonna try to check this one out also. Kemet, of course. This. This is a demo. Or Oranges and Lemons. This is a game that I might be interested in. It is it's worker placement. It is in the Age of Reason. It has I think a bit of resemblance with how is it called? With Obsession, I think. So it looks like a heavier game. So I think I might be very interested in this one. I'm interested in this one. We have played Hamlet by the original game, the base game. I think it's quite good. It's quite fun, and it has a lot of interesting ideas from other games. And I think it did not get enough buzz. It should have been more. Um, it should have had more buzz. I think it's an excellent game. If you enjoy logistics and resource management and conversion. Mind Clash is going to have. This is a demo, as far as I've heard. I have no idea. It's interesting to see that they come with. This is Alan Kirkaby. It's not a. I don't think it's a Hungarian designer. But it's Mind Clash, so it's a check. I have to. I'll check it for sure to see what the game has to offer. And probably it will be good. I don't know. Maybe they'll have two kitchen sinks for this game. Motor City, German edition. Show more. Yeah. Theocratia. This is Daniele. I think it's Daniele Tascini, and this is why it piqued my interest because it's a Tascini game. It's a civilization game, and you are up to 3 other players. And I would love to. It's a Civ game. I'm in. It's a Tascini game. I mean, would I like it? Not sure. That I cannot. But it's going to be a campaign. I hate Kickstarter, so it's not gonna come. It's probably gonna be a demo. I did not look. Yeah, it's gonna be a demo, but I'm gonna check it out anyways. Tower Up, Monolith Board Games. Why not? I think I'll check this one out also. I guess on how to construct the best. I love city builders. Now this is interesting. 1984. It says work and be loyal to Ingsoc from the 1984 novel by George Orwell. How can you put Orwell in a board game? This is the Spanish edition. Okay. How? I don't know how. I'm quite curious to see. So this is why this one piqued my attention. Let's see. Orwell is it's usually or I don't do Crime and Punishment or do in a board game or do I don't know how it is in English. The Thomas Mann's Mountain. I know Enchanted Mountain. I don't know how it is translated in English. How can you do that in a board game? I think Unconscious Mind does a decent job to create a different create a universe, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty hard. The Magic Mountain. Sorry. Okay, the Magic Mountain. D helped. D helped. Ooh. Expansion for roads and boats. Yeah. Age of Steam expansions. There are a few Age of Steam expansions coming out from different publishers, believe it or not. But yeah, they come out. They come out. I don't know if they have the probably they have the legal things solved, so they can do that. Right. How long am I? 1:45. Yeah, we're gonna be 15 minutes more, and see. What else? Diluvium. How could you name yourself Nuts Publishing? River of Gold. I've heard this one also. I want to check out. These are smaller games. I'm not interested. Okay. Undaunted. I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, this one I would like to see, but the English version, because it's made by it's work together, establish and defend democracy. It's a co-op, but I want to check it out because it's done by Stefan Risthaus, and I like what he does. Distilled, why not? Luthier probably. Oh, and now I get to fun for 7 Empires, which I think represents an older game, which is Imperial, but I don't know if it's the first one or the second one. Let me see. It's just easy to look. Imperial, which I think Imperial re-implements Imperial 2030. Yeah, Imperial. Yeah, I have not played Imperial Classic. I have Imperial 2030. But guess what? I'm going to try to get this to play because yes, Vanguards. Yes, Vanguards. Bombbusters. Yeah, Bombbusters is again. Hisashi Hayashi did a small game which I think is gonna be great. Deadly Dinner, Bella Italia 7-2. Of course, I'm not. Top Romantic I have not played. I'm quite interested to see what else. Where can you? I don't know. I was looking at the Everdell Collector's Edition. It's at Pegasus, and you can buy the German edition for 350 euros, which is pennies. Pennies. Revive. Revive was the game that I was talking about, which I think came out last year. Hello, Shoten Totten is a game that came out 100 million years ago. Why are we? And I think I have this version. I have it from Yellow, I believe. Okay. Storybox. Tower up. Yeah, we can. I think we're gonna move faster to these because there are not a lot of. Oh, Pero Loco. What did I see? I think Phoenix New Horizon. This one piqued my interest. I have nothing, no connection to them, and I'm gonna try to play it, to take it, maybe play it, but I'm not certain it will happen. Might be good. It looks a bit revive-ish, but it might be good. I don't know. That piqued my interest. Phalanx. They do what they do. Interesting games. Phalanx always did interesting games. Piatnik, not my cup of tea. Pika Games, this is I think they'll have a demo or something because the Kickstarter. This is the small studio from Fantasia, so it's a beautiful game. I don't know if it's an easier game, not something for me. Stevens, this is a game which is done by Rola Incosta, who did the Inzi. So I want to check it out. I'll try to get a copy, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Gallo Galle, this one also piqued my interest. It's because also the designer. Yeah, I don't know if it's good, but I'm going to check it out. And as you can see, and now this is Ada's library. We had Ada's Dream, now we have Ada's library. As you can see, there are a gazillion smaller games that come out. Sardinia. This is by Stefan Dora, and I usually like what Stefan Dora does. I think this is a re-implementation or something. Who knows? Pre-order available for pickup at Essen Spiel. This is, which company is this one? Playte. Yeah, I'm going to look for this one. Because of Stefan Dora. Stefan Dora does very good games. I'm going to check it out. And so many games, so many smaller games, and I wonder, all of these games, do they sell? How can you? I mean, yeah, of course there are a lot of people, a lot of games, a lot of people who play games, but don't you feel that there are too many games coming out? Kepler 3042. This was a game that came out a few years ago. In 2016. It probably has new artwork or something. Which it was not a bad game. Quite good. Tameri. Oh, this one looks also interesting. Let's see. This one looks. The second exploration. 5. Ooh, quite cool. Who knows? It might be good. I'm going to check it out. Asian tigers, no relationship with Pythagoras. Um, Build an economic miracle in Asia. It's why am I interested in this one? Because of the designers Nuno Bizarro Sentiero and Paulo Soledad. I like what they do. I love Madeira. I am pissed and annoyed and whatever you want of what happened with the Kickstarter. I'm sure these guys had nothing to do with it. They did not flee with the money. And I do hope that apparently the games were printed and not sent to backers, because probably they did not pay for shipping. I don't know. Unfortunately, we are left out. Hopefully at some point someone will be able to get the printed games. Maybe, I don't know, ask for another fee of shipping. Hopefully, I don't know. I would pay for shipping again just to ship my pledge, because I love Madeira. It's a great game. I don't know. It's Tabawala. Queen Games is okay for me. I see it does Stan Kordonski's Nova Roma. I have not played it. I don't know if it's good or bad. But with Queen Games, it's impossible to have. For me, I'm too small to have a relationship with them. I will check out R&D games, because I do want to take one or two games which I don't have, hopefully to do some playthroughs. Oh, guess what? This was one of the most played games at our fair. Small kids played it a lot. And now let's move through because we're getting close. Meadow is getting an expansion. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark, aren't we? Because that's what I wanted to stay. This is how long I wanted to stay. Red Mojo Inferno. I have not. I have heard some things about this game, and I would like to. Let's see what did Red Mojo do. Tindaya. Tindaya is the game that I'm going to try to get to play, because I found it interesting. This is a game that a lot of people want to play. I think it's the implementation of Seven Wonders Duel. It's probably good. I'm not a big fan of Seven Wonders Duel. So, Krafagan, Age of Engineering. I've talked about this one. Hopefully I'm gonna get a copy to do the playthrough on the channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No. Siam board game. Settlers compete to score points by engaging in agriculture and breeding livestock. This is interesting for me. And I want to see the artwork. There are some games which I haven't seen, or I either jumped over it. I usually, yeah. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Anachrony is getting a German edition. Bamboo is a great game. Pampero is getting a German edition. All games are getting German editions. Oh, we're so close to 1,192. Come on, we're gonna move it. Oh, this is what I was expecting. Shackleton Base, Fabio Lopiano, and Storia Mangone. This is also a heavy Euro game. It's a medium heavy towards heavy, which looks heavy by the way it looks. Just looking at it, seems heavy. So I'm going to check it out. Formosa is an older title. A game of bloody intrigue, alliances. This one looks interesting, but not for me. This is, I don't know, Mare Nostrum. I don't think it's the game that I'm thinking about. This History of Ancient. This is a card game. This looks interesting. It's for 1 to 2 players. Nope, it has pieces and stuff, and the pieces look good. The artwork is meh, to say the best, but it looks interesting. I might want to check it out. This one, it's 1 to 2 players. This is 3 to 5, but we could play that one also. But it's a bit long. Going for 2 players to 2 to 6 hours. That's interesting. Space Cowboys. Oh. Oh. It's an expansion. Please tell me it's an expansion. Oh, we're getting an expansion for Beer Pioneers. Wow. Wow. As I was saying, I want more of these. I did a playthrough for Beer Pioneers. It's one of the best games I played this year after Essen. I don't know if I played it this year or last year. This year I played it. It's one of the best games I've played this year. I love it. I love it. It's a great game. And we get more stuff. Oh, cool, man. That's cool. We get some new tiles. Ooh, I'm gonna get my hands on a copy of this game, of this expansion. It's just, you're gonna get a train. You can send by train. Ooh, this gets me excited. This gets me excited. It's the first time I think when you saw me excited, but I will not place an expansion in my top 10. But I am excited to get this one. I don't know. I did not see cards. Apparently, there won't be any new cards. But this is, if you get the chance, you gotta try this game. This is a game to not miss, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Let me see if there are any cards. New cards? Do we get new cards? Yeah, we get some new cards too. Yep, we get some new cards too. Hopefully, we're gonna get the some printings. Cool. All for it. Beer Pioneers is a great game. And this is a Cube Express. I think it's a fast, back to basic cubes on a map trade game. Cool. This is Orlando Sa. He did Pessoa, I think. Yeah. Spielefeible it's a smaller company, German company, but they did, and I have a good relationship with them. They did the reprint for Call and Colony, and I think, or Call and Colony, which I think is a great Euro game, which I love to play. I did a 2 players variant for that game, which I think someone enjoyed that. Arcs German edition, yeah, it will be done by Spielworks. This is all that Spielworks comes with this year. Apiary, I have not played Apiary. Oh, come on. I think I'm over my 2 hours with 1 minute. I need to speed it up. Stratego games. Oh, Glory. It's a demo. It will have an expansion, which is a demo. That's cool. I've been waiting. I have the base game, and I've been waiting to do the playthrough for the expansion. So we'll probably do a playthrough of this game when the expansion will hit Kickstarter. Fluke 4X Sci-Fi, not for me. We're gonna Cyclodes is gonna have the Legendary Edition. It will be a demo at Studio H. French. They're Frenchies. I have absolutely no relationship with French companies. It's just, yeah. this is a game I wanted to talk about. I think it's an interesting game, Doggerland. I've read a lot about it. It was last year. I think it had the French edition. This year, I think it's going to have an English edition. Chronologic Paris. This is a murder mystery, blah blah blah. But this is, I think it will hit Kickstarter. It's going to have a demo. It's Tikal Legend. I think I have. It's from Super Meeple. I think it's based on classic Tikal, but it has some changes, and I'm quite curious to see what the changes are. So yeah, Canal. I think I'm going to see. I'm I think, oh, this is a demo. Canal is going to be. This is a demo. I think this one should come in Kickstarter. This one, Smoky Valley, I want to check out. Hopefully, they have some new artwork. I can't wait to see. I hope. I hope. Quite interested to see how everything will look. This is a heavier economic game. It's done by Claude Sirois. Which, if you look on the channel, I have a playthrough with him of one of his games, and it was a lot of fun. And I was so close. I was so close to him. I was so happy because I was close to him. He played his game a lot more than I did, and I was not far away from him, so that felt good. And this is his bigger attempt, his bigger game, which came out with Spielworks. It will be redone by Silex, and Silex do pretty good reprints. I liked what they did with Amalfi. I hope I'm going to enjoy Canal which is Oranienburger Canal, Uwe's game that came out with Spielworks with the yellow graphics. I think the graphics for this one is better, and I'm quite curious to see how it is. But I'm eager to try this, hopefully as a demo. And Inti, I think this is a demo also. I don't know when it will come out, but it's been in the works for a while now. Yokohama, I'm going to try to check this one out. This is a co-op, most likely, and it says it's Under the Sun. I don't know if I have anything else that that was interested in. Thundergriff. I'm going to try to get an expansion for Darwin's Journey in order to play it again and not skip that rule. We're so close to the end. I think I looked at this one. I don't know why I looked at this one. Because it's done by the Miko. Yeah, the artwork is done by the Miko, and then I just said no, thank you. So as you can see, there are a gazillion to say the least. This is Aventuria. This is an adventure cooperative. Oh yeah, I remember. How could you name your company Unfriendly Games? Yeah, there are a lot. Oh, this should be an interesting title. If you like Detective City of Angels, I see it has probably some new content for it. I think it's a great final expansion for Final Girl. If you're interested in that, come on, we're very close. So there are almost 1,200 games, and we went through all of it. The expansion for Bloodstones, and we're gonna have Steam Power. That's cool. Where are we gonna have it? At what? I can't wait. I can't wait to see Mr. Wallace. Yeah, can't wait. Yep. Yep. Eh, Steam Power, you can see a playthrough, and yeah, I think it's a great, great little game. And I think, oh, we have a few more. And then we end this because it's been long. Xolox games, and that's about it. Phew. That was about it. I went through some of the games that interested me the most. Phew. I almost uh, I almost managed to stick to my 2 hour mark. Almost. So, we're going to try to do the top 10. Hopefully, tomorrow, do a small playthrough. Have you played this game? I think we're going to try to bust it out at some point to play it. It's a heavier title with some interesting mechanisms. I have not, to be honest with you, I have not played this one in 7 years, 6 years, 7 years. But I kept it here close to me because I think it's a good, interesting, quirky game. But it needs, again, go to the rules. It's unintuitive as I remember. It's not, you have to do some things in order that it's not really truly intuitive. It's made more for complexity. It's made that way. But I think it's a pretty good game. Have not played it in a while, like I said. Too many games, too little time. Whew. That was about it. I don't know if this was any very interest to you. Hope you enjoyed it. My passing through all that huge list. As you saw, I am more interested in heavier games. I'm usually a lighter game has to be. It is. I usually play lighter card games, which play fast. Give me 15 minutes, where you in that 15 minutes, I will give up, give it a go. Try to be as good as I can. Fast paced. This is a type of smaller game that I enjoy. I also so if I, also card games which give you a bit more, like you saw with Spirium or Glukau. So yeah, this is what I usually enjoy. This is what we usually play here. And if you like these kinds of games, yeah, and if you want a certain game uh, be played, please, somewhere, wherever in a comment, I would like to see this game played. Um, we will try to do it. If I have it, of course. I might not have it. Yeah. I wanna. If no one else, I don't know if there's someone there. I'm looking at my eye and it seems a bit red. I think my tiredness is getting to me. So I wanna thank anyone who came and watched live. I will thank anyone who will come and watch after the fact. And watches after the fact. If you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe. Um, as someone says, well, we usually, this is a message that I got, is we usually work with someone who has at least 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. Oh, so it's kind of hard. I don't think we're going to get to 2,000 or 3,000 that soon, but maybe we can get to 1,000, and that will change some things. If we get to at least 1,000, I think it will change some things. It's easier to talk to publishers. There is some things that publishers don't see, which is, for example, hours viewed. And for me, okay, this is the way they judge things, and they usually put us in the same box. Instagram reviewers with someone who has a YouTube channel and do playthroughs. It's a whole different investment. You have time, money. So sometimes I get a bit annoyed that they put us in the same stew. And I'm not happy about that, but in the end, it is what it is. I'll just move on. So that's why I say it's very important. Every subscriber is important. We thank each and every one of you who have come here and enjoyed our content. We want to thank you for doing that. And like I said, if you have games that is in our area of interest, and if you're here, probably you are in our area of interest, which is medium to heavy games, most of them Euro games. We do enjoy a game like War of the Ring or Middle Earth Quest or some of these games, or Runebound, but our bread and butter is this medium, even lighter Euro games. If they're good and fast, even those from time to time they're good to play. Sometimes we enjoy playing, I don't know, 3 or 4 games one after the other. So yeah, if you like some of these and you want to see it played, please write it down. Until next time, I'll say what it says here: play a lot, play loads, fine folks, have fun, and bye bye, fine folks, whatever in the world you are going to sleep. Or if you go to the fair, have a fun fair, and if we meet, just say hello.